What up? I think I am streaming. I think we are live. Shout out to America Last and the Birds. I see you up in the comments. Hello and hi to you as well. I am here upstairs in my little office, drinking some water, eating some mac and cheese. Dang, this is like taking me back to when I was a little kid, like straight out the box mac and cheese. Not as cheesy as I remember, but still, hitting the spot. So, today, you know the drill. It's Thursday, a few moments before Thursday night football, and I'm gonna be making my picks for the week. Now, guess what's back and working again? Easy Pick'em. Boom. There we have it. So, sorry. Easy Pick'em is kind of a work in progress, and I appreciate people that have been, tweeting at me when something's working or when something's off that needs to be fixed. That really helps us out, because this is just, it's a really fun app, and I want it to be really good. So, your feedback definitely means a lot. And yeah, we had a little, technical issues these past couple of weeks, but it's back in action. It's working again. So anyone who hasn't downloaded it, it's the top link below in the description. It says Easy Pick'em App Store on it. But also, when speaking of apps, I need to give you guys a heads up. So for anyone that saw my first Cowboys video that I posted on Sunday, kind of baiting the trolls, I did an app demo of Game Time. Now, with that app, they did sponsor me, and it was really cool to have them reach out, and it's actually a really cool app. So the way I look at, if a company wants to like sponsor a video or whatever, it has to be something that I would actually use for free, and this was definitely one of those apps because it falls into, just what we normally do. I mean, we buy tickets, we buy sports tickets because we like going to watch our teams. But anyways, the way they're tracking it is with my promo code. So I know I've been getting a lot of you hit me up saying you downloaded the app, but also make sure you put in the promo code because that's what really helps me out and helps me, have more people reaching out to me to show you cool stuff. So I'll put in my work, yo, and it's nice to have people kind of recognizing me now. That's kind of cool, and I owe that all to you guys. Yeah, so the promo code is Delia, and I did the demo in that video where you have to go to like share in the little menu column and then put redeem code. But for Android, it's a little tricky. You have to, when you go to that section, you won't see the redeem code right away. I'm hiccuping. You actually have to create your profile, like how you create your username and login, like password. You have to do that on Android before you can redeem the code. So it's kind of this like 3-step process, which is kind of annoying, but wanted to give you guys a heads up on how to do that. So download the app, redeem the code, and let me know what you think. I mean, honestly, I think it's a really cool app, so that's why I wanted to share it with you. But anyways, we're going to go into the picks. Hi, Cameron. Hi, Panthers for Life. Ralph Caps. Ross Bristro. Jonathan German. I'm having a wonderful day. How about you? Nicholas Jackson, Burst Mojo, Mirror Domains, and Thomas Serrano. Okay, it looks like the gang is here. So let me know in the comments what you are picking for the Thursday night game. Browns versus Bengals. I think it's going to be kind of a lopsided pick here. But while I wait for your comments, because there's about a 30-second delay between what you guys see and when I say it, so I have to kind of like wait around for you guys to respond. While I'm waiting for that, and before I get into that matchup, I'll explain to any new people here what's going on. Hi, I'm Delia, aka PhilaDehlia. This is my YouTube channel, and if you like football, feel free to subscribe. On Thursdays, what I do about an hour or so before kickoff, for the Thursday night game, I do my picks for the week using Easy Pick'em app, which I'll show you in a little bit. And in the right column, you'll see live comments. And I encourage everyone to kind of give their predictions and kind of comment on the games that we're talking about. And I just go in straight order as the matchups are seen on this app. So if you guys want to skip ahead, that helps me because then I can see your future comments in enough time while I'm actually talking about the matchup. So that's it. Let's get into game number 1. Woo! All right. So let me open my app, and it's Browns at Bengals. Browns, a struggling team who were, it looked like they were going to have a fire sale just before the trade deadline, but I guess they were asking for too much for some of their offensive guys. But Bengals, they weren't as hot last week, but I still think they're just, a way more solid team than the Browns. And so I see everyone's going Browns. Nadu, Frank Gibson, Christopher Garland. Burst Mojo says it's going to be a close game. Oh, wait, Thomas Serrano with the upset. And also Obey My Curls with the Browns upset. I love me some upsets. And I almost want to go that road, but I just can't. I can't. Panthers for life. Ross Bistro is going Bengals. Glad you're better. Yes. Oh, yeah. I was out sick last week. It was crazy. Like, I never get sick, but I couldn't move. Like, that's how bad my stomach hurt. I was like, So thank you for the well wishes. That was much appreciated. So, Mirror Domains, the Browns are going to get owned. So, hey, looks like majority Browns, except for maybe 3 people with the upset. So, Johnny Football comes out and wins in overtime. Ooh, I kind of like that. Nah. Jonathan German. Which app? Easy Pick'em or which one? Game Time. So you know what? I'm just going to go Bengals. Boom. I got to click the name. Next up. There you have it. This looks like another easy one for me. What up, Drew? We're picking Redskins Patriots. And then right after that, it's going to be Tennessee versus New Orleans. So I'm going to give you guys a heads up so you can cheat ahead. So we still have some Bengals in a blowout, says Antonio Dickerson. So while I wait for you to comment on this next matchup, I'm going to give my quick 2 cents on it. Patriots, undefeated Patriots. They're freaking a solid machine. They just know how to win, man. And Redskins, they have their ups and downs, but they are not a team that can take down the Patriots in my eyes. So another easy pick. Boom. Patriots over the Washington team. So Matt Hassan says Patriots 45-24. Nadu, am I saying that right? Nadu. Patriots by murder. That's a good one. I like that. Terrell Scott, what's up, homie? Oh, he's glad his Lions aren't playing. Poor Lions fans, man. That sucks. America Last is going for his team, saying they can do it. That's, I'm a very optimistic person, but honestly, and I'm very, people get on my case like, oh, you always pick the Eagles to win. I don't. Well, I know they can win in most circumstances, but when it comes to the Patriots matchup this season, I'm not going to be able to pick the Eagles to win, honestly, just because our team is too inconsistent and that team is too solid, and we have a history of just losing to that team. So, I will keep it real when it's just absolutely unavoidable. But yeah, so let's see. Terrell Scott is going Pats. Jonathan German is leaving a little funny face emoji. Antonio going with the upset as well. Okay, you in America last. Dread on beat, what's up? Eric, oh, I got your text, but I didn't get a chance to text you. But I'm gonna let you know I'm a horrible texter, people. I get so frustrated in, like, I have to really concentrate on texting because my fingers always press the wrong button. And so it takes me a long time to text back. So I can't do it while I'm driving, or I can't do it when I'm in the middle of something because it takes me too long and I get frustrated. So I did see it, but sorry I didn't respond. But actually, yes. So Eric texted me this morning asking if I'm going to the Greyhound in Highland Park for the game. And I think so. I'm 90% sure I'll be there. I just have to double check with G4D because we haven't really talked about it this week because of the bye. But I will be there. As of now, I will be there. If for some reason we're not going, then I'll let you know. Let's see. So Eric said Patriots blow them out. What else? You like that comeback. Cowboys fan. Saints will crush Mettenberger. All right, so it looks like majority Patriots, except for any people that are fans of the opposing team. So now on to the Saints. The Saints and Titans. And then after that, I'm going to do, so I have my list down here. So that is Miami versus Buffalo. That's next up on the docket. So Titans, Saints. You know, Saints are having a good run right now. I'm feeling good about the Saints, and it's a team that I do like to kind of cheer for when they're not a threat to my Eagles, because I have a lot of family in New Orleans. So shout out to my NOLA fam. Hoping you get that win at home. Let's see what you guys say. So, Saints, unfortunately, says Nadu. Burst Mojo, 17-14 Titans. Okay. Matt Hassan, Saints. Frank Gibson, Saints. Burst Mojo, Titans. All right. 17-14 Titans. Breeze, start of the week. Oh, is that a fantasy football advice right there? Should I start him? Terrell Scott, Saints. Text while driving, kids. It's good for you. Not me. I'm a horrible texter. I'm like this old lady, I can't push the right buttons. Greyhound bus. Yuck, such a night. No, not the bus station. So I know it's very confusing because EDP takes the Greyhound bus and I pick him up at the Greyhound station. But on game day, I go to a bar called the Greyhound and it's in Highland Park. So very different things, but with the exact same name. I know it's confusing. But yeah, so I'm just clarifying, Mr. Osmosis. Antonio Dickerson's going Saints. Thomas Serrano going Saints. Dread going Saints. And now, let's move on to Miami versus Buffalo. And shout out to Mark Vader. I was just talking to him on the phone, minutes before I started my live stream. And we were talking about this game. But before I talk about it, the matchup next after this is Jacksonville versus Jets. So it looks like Terrell Scott is going Miami. Nicholas is going Buffalo. Burst Mojo is going Miami. Dilip Nailur is going Buffalo. Destroyed the Dolphins in Miami last time they played. They will win 24-23. Okay, a close game. America Last is going Bills. Says they're going to get back on track. Did you pick the Niners game yet? No. Osmosis, I'm going in order that is shown on the Easy Pick'em app, which the link is in the description below. So you can see on bottom, it has a list of all the teams. So that's my order. What up, Aries Falcons? We are on the Bills-Dolphins matchup. Let me know your picks. Frank Gibson is going Bills. Obey My Curls going Saints. That's the last matchup. Niners gonna lose. We're not on that game yet. I'm assuming they're playing the Falcons, huh? Thomas Serrano is going Bills. So this is kind of a split. You guys are split on this one. Matt Hassan is going Dolphins. Antonio is going Bills. Nadu Bills. Brandon Dolphins. So in this game, the Bills have been kind of up and down this season because they've been suffering from injuries. Their quarterback, it's always been a little shaky, and we saw some promise with Tyrod Taylor, but then he got injured and hasn't been playing. So this is going to be his first game back in a minute, and I think Stevie Johnson comes back too. So they have some key players back this week, which I think will be what they need to get this win and get on a steadier kind of path to close out the season. So, Bills, there you go, Mark Vader. Jaguars, Jets, and then after this matchup, it will be, see right there, Green Bay versus Carolina. So Jacksonville versus Jets. Now the Jets, who did they play last week? They just lost, right? Let's see what you guys are saying. Frank Gibson going Jets. Terrell Scott going Jets. Aries Falcon pick Dolphins, but we're done with that matchup. Osmosis, maybe not team could react well at first to QB change. Yeah, true. Jags with the upset. Geno will turn the ball over. Oh, yeah, they're playing Geno. You know what? I think I want to go with the upset, too. I just don't trust Geno as a quarterback. I think he's just kind of like this head case. I don't think he can motivate or lead a team properly, as we've seen with him getting punched in the jaw and having all this drama. So, yeah, I'm going to go my upset, Jags. Boom. So, Jets, no doubt. Eagles feed. Jets, but close. Rosales. So everyone's going Jets, and that's expected. I should go Jets, but I have to throw in some upsets here and there, and I feel like the Jets, they're one of those teams that can just lay an egg, when just for no reason. So that's what I'm counting on. Brandon at City is going Jags. Burst Mojo is going Jags 23-20. Now, Burst Mojo, he's always picking the upsets. I know you. I see you every week picking those upsets. I think they're playing Fitzpatrick. Oh, Fitzpatrick is starting. He's confirmed today. Oh, well, that might change my pick, but you know what? I already made the swipe. I can switch it in the app if I want to, but I'm too lazy right now. I just had some mac and cheese. It's still digesting. So I'll just leave it. Now let's see. Next up, Packers versus Panthers. Now, that was the surprise game last week. Packers just really, getting owned by those Broncos, which people had been watching the Broncos offense struggle, and the Packers offense just really dominate the entire, start of this season. Now I look at the Packers differently. This is that game that kind of opened our eyes to, even the solid teams, they have their moments and their Achilles heels, that can just be taken down. So, you know what, but, okay. Maybe because I'm bitter at the Panthers beating my Eagles. I kind of want to say Packers. But, I'm not going to lie. The Panthers looked really good when they played us. Their run game is just so strong, and Cam Newton, he's that, he has that mobile threat. And okay, I'm not going to lie. He was annoying as hell watching him and his cheesy smile and his little, things that he would do. I'm like, stop it. But, you know, they are good. I'm not going to deny that. But, yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers, you know, I think this game kind of like pissed him off. You know, I think they expected getting an easy win almost. Not easy, but like, you know, a pretty definitive win, and they came out with a loss. So I think they realized they kind of snoozed a little bit on this Broncos team. So I don't think they'll get caught snoozing again. So I'm going back to Packers. So let's see what's next. Rams at Vikings, and the one after that will be, what is that? Oakland versus Pittsburgh. Okay. So, let's see. Did I do? Oh, I didn't show what you guys picked for the last matchup. So, it looks like everyone's going Packers. Oh, no. Well, a Panthers fan, of course, is saying Panthers are going to win. Antonio Dickerson is going Panthers 10-7. Panthers will win. Okay. It started out a lot of Panthers. Burst Mojo going Packers. Matt Hassan going Panthers. Don't be salty. I'm salty. I can't help it. Nadu. I'll keep it real. I'll keep it real when I'm being salty. You give me a reason to be salty. Don't beat my team. Vindelon says Packers should be a good game. He didn't make a pick, though. Nicholas says Packers. Aries Falcons says Packers by 14. Panthers defense ain't the Broncos defense. Ooh. Look at you. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, okay. All right, so that's the pick. Majority Packers, but with a few Panthers up in the mix. Now, I see a lot of Vikings. So Burst Mojo Vikings, Vindelon Vikings, Frank Gibson Vikings, Terrell Scott Rams. All right. Dilip Naylor Vikings, and Thomas Sanano Rams. So Nadu going Rams. Bridgewater all the way says Antonio. So on a game like this where I feel like, you know, both teams could have their moment, you know, the Rams, they just haven't been doing well lately, and the Vikings will be at home. I tend to go with the home team on games like this. So, next up, Raiders versus Steelers, and after that we will do Atlanta versus San Francisco. So, Aries Falcons, your game is coming up after this one. So, get ready to talk. Raiders and Steelers, I just, you know me, I like picking these Raiders. I think I like seeing this team have some success after so many years of just turmoil and struggle and embarrassment. It's nice to see them have a few wins here and there. So, you know, this is the first time they've been above 500 in like a decade or something like that. It's insane. Like, I can't even imagine as a fan having to go through that. And you know, the Steelers, they've had some wins, big wins, but losses as well. They're kind of like up and down. I just like the Raiders more on this one. So I'm going Raiders. Let's see what you guys say. Oh, wow. Yeah, looks like a lot of people are going Raiders. So Mirror Domains is going Raiders. Terrell Scott, Oakland. Aries Falcons, Raiders. Dread Scott says, I don't know why the NFC teams are still playing. Falcons already clinched that division. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, man. Burst Mojo says Raiders. Antonio Dickerson, Raiders. Frank Gibson, Raiders. Burst Mojo says they're on fire. One thing with the Raiders, though, I'm always cautious because you can never be 100% sure with them, but I'll let them have their moment. Thomas Serrano going Raiders. Pookster, thank you, likes my glasses. We have one Steelers. Oh, wait, no, here we go. A couple Steelers. Nadu's going Steelers. Steelers, even though I hate them, says Nicholas Jackson. Obey My Curls going Raiders. And Brandon at City Raiders. Okay. All right, next up, Atlanta versus San Francisco. Let's see. Dillip is going Atlanta. Terrell Scott is going Atlanta. Now, I feel like, this Niners team, what we've seen of them so far, how could you pick them to win anything, right? So, I think this is kind of an easier one. But, you know, the Falcons team is kind of, they started out hot, but I think they can have their moments where they can stink it up, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, everyone's going Falcons. Yeezus, Falcons. Oh, and the next game is going to be Giants-Bucks after I read y'all's comments on this San Francisco Falcons matchup. So, what up, Nikki Boss? We are talking about our picks for this week. Frisco don't have the D to stop our offense or the offense to get past our D. Oh, he's saying they got nothing. Where them Niners fans at? You know what? It's funny. I was talking about the year I first started my channel was the first year the 49ers started to become relevant again. And those first 2 seasons of me making videos, I was flooded with Niners fans. They were everywhere, you know? And now I've been thinking about it. Like this year, there's hardly any. You know, I still see OGs there, but it's just funny. It's like silence in Niners Nation. And it's how it is, man. Your team's hot for a minute and then back to the bottom. It's crazy. So, all right. Falcons, says Nicholas. Eagle Speed, Falcons. Oh no, he's saying Niners shock them at home because they don't have film on Gabbert. Obey My Curls is going with the upset as well. All right. Now, see, this is one Falcons are a team that I could see getting upset, you know. But let's see. Tommy Serrano, Falcons in a blowout. Brandon Etsy, Falcons in a blowout. JoJo Jones, Falcons. Jimmy the Packer, Falcons. So, yeah, it looks like majority Falcons. All right, next up, I see some people picking Giants already. So we'll go into that game. And, of course, I'm a little biased on this. But, yeah, they're playing the Bucks. God dang it. Why couldn't they play a decent football team? All right. So this is Giants versus Bucks. And then next up is Denver versus Indy. Okay. So, I really want the Bucks to upset these Giants. I really do. But can I say that out loud? No. No, probably not. Oh. All right. So Yeezus is going Giants. Vindaloon is going Giants. Frank Gibson going Giants. Nikki Bouse, Giants. Aries, Giants. Nadu, Giants. Not one Bucks fan here. Oh, wait. America Last chiming in. Buccaneers will win. Jameis is getting his swagger back. Ooh. You know, I would have to kind of really look deep into their kind of games and record to really call an upset. But I'm too lazy to do that right now. Like this bye week, I really just took a week off from football. I haven't really been paying attention. And I got sick, so I just really kind of was in my little cave, all bundled up, not absorbing football like I normally do. So, you know, huh. Now I see the Bucks. Resale. Obey my curls. You're picking like every single upset. Brandon at City. You guys are all picking Bucks. You know what? I'm gonna do my strategy where I am not gonna pick the team that I want to win, which is the Bucks. I'm gonna pick the Giants. That way, if I get it wrong, I'm not upset because the team I wanted to lose lost. So I'm gonna go Giants, but hoping the Bucks pull this off. So next up, Broncos at Colts, and then after that, you see what they got there? Philly versus Dallas. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh gosh. I see. Just saying that now, I'm thinking about that. I can't even think about Broncos Colts. Let me see what you guys are saying about Broncos Colts. Right now, I see a lot of Broncos. So Denver, even though I thought Indy would make the Super Bowl, Terrell Scott. Let's see. I'm from England, and really because the NFL season is pretty short compared to soccer here, it adds so much pressure to each game. That's true. Every game really does matter. That's what I like about the NFL, and that's why I can't really get into basketball, baseball. Like, I feel like there's just so many games. It's like too much. It's overload. So that's a good point. Vindaloo from England across the pond. Yeezus going Broncos. Frank, Vindaloo, and Dilip going Broncos. Giovanni, oi, what's going on? Dilip, Denver beats Colts 24-10. Nadu going Broncos. I always go upset. Underdogs all the way, Miss Curls. All right. Antonio Dickerson is going Colts. Okay, we have one upset. Well, I guess two, because Obey goes upset all the way. Broncos, but in a close game. Now, see, I think the Colts, the way they've been they've been losing, right? But they've been really getting blown out and then coming back and barely losing. You know what I'm saying? They're just so close. They just can't time the comeback properly, you know? Broncos in a close game. Eagles. Oh, that's the next one. Not there yet. Jesus. Broncos says America last. Eagle speed going Denver. Frank Gibson. Oh, he's talking about my Eagles. Okay. All right. It looks like you guys are ready for some Eagles Cowboys talk. But Nikki Boss is going Colts, and Brandon Itzy going Colts just because he's hoping. It's more of a personal preference. Got it. All right. Oh, Obey My Curl said I would go upset, but Andrew Luck played horrible. And they're going up, and he's going up against, like, the best defense. So, tough luck for luck. All right, guys. Now, this is the game we've all been waiting for. I've been having some fun on YouTube with the Cowboys fans. And this game, honestly, can go either way. This Eagles team, they can win or lose against any of the teams in this schedule. And it's like, whichever team decides to show up, we won't know until game day. But I'm hoping and counting on the fact that the Eagles had this whole week off, had time to recover, had time for our injured players to, really heal, and now everybody's back. So I think those few missing pieces will help. And plus, they're playing freaking Matt Castle. I'm like, dude, we cannot lose to Matt Castle. But you know what? Eagles are a team that loses to backup quarterbacks. We've seen it in the past, and I'm obviously going Eagles. Hold up, hold up. Oh wait, I didn't even pick this one yet. So Broncos, now Eagles, and that's the last one. So let's see what you guys say about the Cowboys versus Eagles. All right, all right, all right. Okay, Eagles, Dillip, Monica Correa, Miss Chicago. What's up? Yes, we exactly need this redemption, please. That's kind of my reaction. Exactly. It's like we need it. We can't afford this embarrassment. We can't afford a double embarrassment against the same team. Like, and not only is it just a team, it's like the most hated team and the team that we have all this like, you know, drama with because of the players we acquired this offseason. So we cannot let them win. We have to at least split, which is we tend to split with them every single year. So, I mean, even last year we saw, remember we had that Cowboys Thanksgiving game, you know, where we won. It was great. And then, 2 weeks later, then we lost. So I think it's going to be the same case where, you know, we struggled the first time around, but we'll get ours this time. So, let's see. Nadu, tell Chip he has a power run team. Going Eagles. Antonio Dickerson, Cowboys because of Dez. Let's see. Nikki Boss, Cowboys. Burst Mojo, Eagles. Nicholas, Eagles. Cooley Ski, Cowboys. D-Jack, balls out. Oh. Shut up, Aries. Kraft mac and cheese, hell yeah. All right, so, you know, it looks like it's split. Cowboys, and again, that makes sense because this game could go either way. With these teams, they're so unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates. So, Murray needs an O-line to be good. Uh-oh, Cooley Ski. I think, weren't you one of the guys getting upset at my little Cowboys troll videos? I swear I saw your name in there somewhere. You ain't mad at me anymore? Here, you want some mac and cheese? Dillip, what happened to Alonzo? He's back. He got injured in that Cowboys game, but now he'll be back. His first game back will be against the Cowboys again. So I think that's good. He'll be, you know, playing extra hard. Stick it to the Cowboys that took him out for a few games this season. So yeah, I think the only one that's kind of questionable is Peters. But I haven't actually checked the news today to see where we're at with him. But he was supposed to practice on Wednesday. So, but Kiko, he's been playing, practicing, and he's set to play on Sunday. So, yeah! Let's see some awesomeness from him. So, all right. Let's go into the final game. Final game here. Woo! Ouch! I just hit my elbow. Where are you? Bears at Chargers. I just don't really like the Bears that much. So I'm gonna make this one quick. Even though the Chargers, they're just one of these like hot and cold teams. But you know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on this one. All right, boom. There we have it. So let's see what you guys say. San Diego versus Chicago. Where's Miss Correa? Monica. You're in Bearstown. What you guys say? What you guys say? I eat some mac and cheese and wait for you to respond. Ooh, lots of Bears. All right, Cooley Ski. I see you. All right, Burst Mojo is going Bears. Nikki Boss going Bears. Antonio Dickerson says Bears keep pulling off upsets. Yeah, it's true, but still don't believe in them. Oh, Chargers, Bears are horrible, says Brandon. Chargers, even though I'm not watching this game, says Aries. Obey my curls, going Chargers. Nicholas, Chargers. Jimmy the Packer, Chargers. Arthur Jones, Chicago. Jesus, Chargers. Frank, Bears. Tony, Bears. Okay, I feel like it's split, but I went Chargers. Those are my picks, boys and girls. That's where I'm at. Rivers clearly the better QB. True, says Aries. Thanks for joining. Now remember, every Thursday I will be on around, I say between like 3 and 4:30 is when I try and hop on. Oh, there she is, Monica going Chargers. Okay, up in Chi-Town. So yeah, every week I'm on around this time every week and doing my picks. So, oh man, I guess put in your calendars and I'll be back next week. Well, I'll be back sooner with, all my other videos. I'm doing a video a day now, a video every day. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but kind of fun, but also very crazy. So, what am I doing tomorrow? I forget. But we'll see. It's a surprise. So if you're new here, subscribe. And that's really it. And if you want to do the Pick'em app that I'm using, it's in the description below. Again, the Game Time app. Use promo code PhilaDehlia for game day tickets. And that's really it. So it's your girl Delia, PhilaDehliaEagles.com, signing off. EAG.